There was no doubt where Ortega was going in the first set of the Big Ten, was there?
No, it was a good showing right away.
So Megan Cooney coming off a strong start to her season on the outside for Illinois. She'll get a lot of sets, and there's the middle set for Swanson. So we are curious who it would be. It's Swanson. She's got the opening score.
Be able to see that serve come at their players. You'll be able to see how much pace is on that ball and how fast it drops.
We work on that. Maybe get on that with Denny, our producer. Get
right.
Get the GoPro cam
the
going.
The GoPro. That's what I was looking for, Connor. Thank you.
Put the mics on the player. We'll just interview them. Put cameras on them.
How about that? And Megan Cooney right there just passed up the block.
So Iowa surviving the 5-0 Illinois run to go up by 4 with 2 in a row of their own. And the new setter, Jenna Split, had first contact there. Well played by Cooper. And Collins couldn't sneak it past. Hinkle in the back. That new back throw piece for the Hawkeyes coming up big on this point. A push for Nunji, and that's just out of the stretch of Slagle.
It was a nice long rally, and Iowa got it up with Hinkle in the backcourt with that one-arm jab. But Diana Brown sets it all the way out to the pin. Nunji's got...
We'd be making up a package for her if it weren't for Courtney Bazzario with 4 kills in this first set. Oh, tough serve already, and then you get the tape. But Iowa with Hinkle able to handle that. Slagle there with the platform. And Hansen can't get it past Cooper. High, long set for Nunji. And the dump attempt was picked off by the Illini. Long rally here late in set 1. Iowa trying to get it tied. Illini trying to get 2 points from a set victory. And Vanderwaaid's been big in the back, but can't dig that one. Megan Cooney finally terminates.
Wow, that was a great rally. I'm still recovering from it. You got Jenna Split up there getting the nod for the first time this season, and she's really working hard. But what happens, she's front court. She's got a first contact is huge right now.
Brown picks out Collins. And Slagle, who had the serve, has the dig. And Bazzario caps off a huge first set. And a win for Iowa. A spotless first half of the match, or first half of the set on the attack. Some errors crept up late in set 1. Cooney looking for the tool. Slagle was there. And Vanderwaaid coming in hot from the back row. Earns Ortega with a reload. Cooper was ready behind the block there, didn't need her. Ortega's back in there setting, and right back to the familiar hand of Bazzario. Vanderwaaid, they're a little bit off balance. And that's into the cross court for Terry Slagle with a great up. Her and Cooper going back and forth, getting Collins a swing. And the roll shot is down for the freshman Vanderwaaid.
And this is a reason why. Here's Maddie Slagle stopping her feet on point of contact, lays out to her right-hand side, gets that ball up, and in the end, it's the freshman.
Friday on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. Couldn't wait for tonight. And, oh, look at that block.
She's earned that spot to get back there to serve.
Brown for Swanson. Clayton had the high hands. And that tucks inside for Nunji. And Kills connecting with both setters, both Split and Ortega. It's Split right now, the freshman. And Nunji. And Nunji, unpredictable where the ball's going when she serves. And another ace. So Chris Thomas took that timeout with his team trailing after the Slagle ace. And they're trying to get her off the line here. Brown wants Terry, and that was the right choice to score. And big matches should not intimidate her. She won several state championships. Not just one, she won several up in Michigan. Vanderwide did before coming to Iowa. That squeaks over and put down by Brown.
And that's the difference. You have to anticipate what's going to happen up at the net and be physical.
Jones got blocked. The second time Iowa gets a reload. And that sails.
They're adding a little pace to the game. If you notice, it's a little bit faster right now. Before, in the first set, I believe it was a little slow for both of these teams.
Rosario turned back. Cooney and Swanson team up.
You've got to make sure that you're paying attention.
So Vicki Brown took the timeout, and the run carries on for Illinois. They've now scored the last 4. Diana Brown with a diving serve. Illinois plays free. And Ortega to Bizarro. It's Cooney again with the block. But Iowa keeps it up. And Cooney with the big rip. Her and Bizarro. Net to net right now. And another block for Cooney.
She's working really hard in the backcourt as well as in the front court.
So set point number 1 for Illinois with Diana Brown serving. And she has second contact on set point. Great up by Hinkle. Vanderwide turned away.
The front row players out there, we've got Diana Brown on that serving line, but look, check out Megan Cooney right here. Staying focused, delivering that first contact dig. Balls out to Raina Terry. Nice efforts over there by Hinkle on the other side, but in the end, it's Cooney right now with the hands all over the net. The Illini are back in business. Out of system ball.
There was Megan Cooney, leader tonight for the Illini, with the 9 kills, and she goes tooling.
That tempo that you saw right there put her in a good spot to find that kill.
When we go back to 2019, she was kind of that second option to Jackie Quaid. Good hitter for the Illini, all Big Ten player. And there goes Cooney one more time.
All eyes on Hinkle because she got the ball up.
Was she inside the 18 there?
Yes.
Penalty kick coming. Joust is won by Collins. So they were in the same location. I'm assuming Illini fans and Hawkeye fans were obviously both there. If you have pictures from that trip, the Orange Crush was happy to be back in full force at Huff Hall for the Illini.
Yeah, Huff Hall was rocking that weekend, I'm sure.
And the Illini are back up 2 on the hitting error.
You got a really strong blocker in front of you.
Nunji went off hands. Vanderwide was there to tip it up. Brown for Nunji again. Slagle connects with Split. And then Bizarro down short. Nunji with a knuckling serve for Hinkle. And she kept it up. Iowa nearly scored off of that great dig. And Joust on the tape there. Raina Terry rolling. Jones jabbed it. And Vanderwide to Cooper. Collins blocks. Amaya Jones active at the net on that point.
Maya Jones, but to start this off, Addie Vanderwine, great shot to the cross court. Cooper keeps it.
Brown second contact. And it earns her a free shot here. Ortega back in setting. And her second set to Vanderwide is cleared up by the Illini. And Terry to Slagle. And Bizarro hands a bar.
A few times in the past, we saw her hit line, but Slagle keeps it up. Ortega sends it back to the right side pin, and Bizarro goes.
Slide for Collins. Bullseye. Terry with the roll. Oh, that was beautiful.
Different strategies to score up there, finding ways to score up there against a solid block.
So that sails on Bazzario. So Raina Terry had that last kill. Illinois back at the lead. Bazzario cross court and out. Vanderwide is close in total attempts for Iowa. And that's block put out. And that sends us to a timeout with the Illini up by 2. Outside hitter in the world this summer in Tokyo.
Boy, she just kept getting better and better. I watched her whole collegiate career. She did a great job, and she got better after she left the Illini.
Cool who she was set by, too. Jordan Poulter, the former Illini. So all squared away at 16 in this set. And Cooney scores again.
And just shanked that pass out to her right side.
On the Illini right back. Split for Jones. Turn back. It's Terry.
Yeah, and this is where the blocking comes into play, just like they did in the last set, Connor. And Northwestern is ready to go. They're ready to erase anything that happened in the non-conference. Probably some things didn't go their way.
Alexa Russo had a triple-double in the opening match for Northwestern. Interesting to see what the rotations will be for John Cook now that Big Ten play begins tonight. And again, that's coming up on the Fox Sports app if this match isn't over, which it won't be by 8 Eastern. We are in a fight in set 3. Bazzario into the cross. Brown for Terry. And hands there. It's Jones with some help from the freshman setter, Jenna Split.
We're finishing this rally and getting this 19th point.
As hard as this is to believe, this is the largest spread at this point in the set tonight.
And she's staying in there. Front court, back court, serving and playing some defense.
Terry with a rocket to the back, but kept alive. Adina Schmidt back there. And Terry one more time. Slagle nearly kept it up, but just out. Didn't want to rob Vanderwide of the dip.
We're just trying to spread the love here.
And there's Bailey Ortega setting up Bazzario. And trying to avoid a set point here for Iowa, but that's what they're facing with 14th kill for the Megan Cooney. Bazzario turned back, and Illinois has taken back-to-back sets to go up 2-1.
It's not a bad idea. She always has to establish that, and they're trying to spread out the offense a little bit more.
Well, sometimes you don't have to spread it. You just go right to the number 1. That's Cooney. That's Nunji right back where it came from at the server, Maya Jones.
Up there, Maya Jones puts a little bit of spin, but Raina Terry cuts it off with her hands.
Hanson, the daughter of a former player. Mom played at Minnesota Duluth. Here's Hanson taking a rip again, and just out.
Yeah,
I feel like this
shot was open, right, Connor?
Yeah. I don't always like the feedback that I get from my mom. I feel like Ava can probably relate to that, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. And I've learned probably the hard way is that you wait to be asked for the feedback. And that usually works out better for both sides.
Yeah, we were talking before that you usually keep it pretty mum, even if those thoughts are flying around in your head. 22 to be exact for the second leading swinger in the Big Ten, Courtney Bazzario. And on the other side, it's Nunji.
If you put some heat on the ball, chances are you'll get a tool opportunity.
Slide for Clayton. Terry trying to chip. Vanderwide was turned back. So the other side for Bazario. And Nunji was there with the quick hands. Hinkle one more time with the up. Clayton with the tap. Collins with a slow one off the tape. And we play on in this 13th point of set 4. And kept alive by Vanderwide. Almost everybody down to the floor in this point so far. Collins trying to end it. And she does, but out.
Phew. That was a marathon right there.
Second contact came from Cooper. And even without Brown getting that second one, Terry puts it down. Second one for Brown. Teed it off nicely.
Offensively, Diana can do this all night long.
Hannah Clayton. Most efficient hitter for Iowa this year. Overpass chance here. And put to the floor by Kendra Hansen. And nearly another overpass chance, but Collins rips that down.
Right, with authority. I don't think Illinois expects to make that many errors on the serving line. Definitely not after a strong play that last out with Kennedy Collins.
Hinkle, second dig on this point for Iowa. Kept Nunji away from scoring. And Slagle showing off the setting skills there. Here's Nunji. Bazario with the coverage. Vanderwide. Cooper connects nicely with Brown. And the block for Iowa. Skews it out. And the tool for Kennedy Collins gives her another set 4 kill. You can get feeling a little claustrophobic up there. So here's Hannah Clayton. And nice angle for the middle Clayton. Slagle serve. And blocks. Brown tried the dump. Vanderwide said no.
Their backs are against the wall right now for the Illini. They've got to be able to score some points off that serving line like they're used to.
A terrific non-conference for Illinois. Their only losses were to teams ranked inside the top 25. And absolutely dominant in their tournament to close out non-conference, including a win against Power 5 Mizzou. There's Terry. Set a little bit off target for Bazario. She cleaned it up for the second. And then Brown went into the stands to get it. And her team scores off of that. Wow. So we'll see if that has a direct carryover in this set or maybe into a potential set 5 for Illinois. Trying to climb a 6-point hill here. And another great up for the Illini. Third touch came from Terry.
Really got something going with Bruder coming in.
Oh, more tape magic for Iowa. It's Bailey Ortega.
Just making sure you're attacking the ball from that service line.
There has been no separation tonight. So this is an aggregate score tie-breaking point right now. With Iowa trying to get the overall match tied at 2 sets apiece. Ortega back set. Bazario blocks. But there was a net call on Illinois.
Even if they do go into a 5th set, they need to get something going for their team.
Well, 2 are there. Slagle trying to get out of the way of Hinkle. And Terry winds it up. Ortega wants Vanderwide. Ortega wants Jones, and she got Jones.
So it's almost like a natural long one. So she's forced to hit crossbody every time.
And that sticks in there. Service ace for Vanderwide to bring up set point. Iowa pushing for 5. And it'll be delayed at least 1 more point with Raina Terry putting it down. And maybe had visions of cruising to a 4-set victory. But I was right here. And Brown's already got a career high in digs tonight. She has that one. Nunji dug up by Ortega. And Bazzario is blocked. Pump set for Hansen. And here is Cooney. Hansen turned back. Swanson got in there.
Swanson got in there. Nunji got in there.
Terry serves tough. Hansen to Cooper. Schlegel has to set again. Brown running a long way to get that set. And wow. So the Iowa fans have been standing a while. Set point number 4. Hansen allows him to sit down. So we are going to 5. With different levels of setters, she could fix things. She can make different levels of setters look good. She's had 2 setters tonight, Ortega and Split.
Maybe that right side blocker can help out on a 3-point pass and get a double block up against Amaya Jones.
Well, Brown, one of the stars on the other side for Illinois. She goes middle to Swanson. Her hometown, Kyla Swanson. There's Hansen to Cooper. And the chip of the block.
Nice shout out there.
The famous David Letterman Showtown. Wahoo, Nebraska. That's into the cross court, and the Illini have taken 3 in a row. Well, openers seem to be where Kyla Swanson shines the brightest. Opener of the season. She had the block kill double-double against UC Santa Barbara. First points to the Illini, next 3 to Illinois. Now Ortega and Hansen trying to respond. And a net call there. Iowa gets it back. There's a tough serve for Illinois. It gets him a chance with Nunji. And Vanderwide went sprawling. Illinois forces the Iowa timeout. Big night defensively for Diana Brown with the career high in digs. Trying to get Illinois to the finish line, and the serving is ticked up. The last couple of points for Cooney, and Illinois up 4. Iowa handles the serve this time. Got off a clean swing for Hansen. And Nunji and Clayton battling it out. Collins out of her natural middle spot on the pin. And Hansen floats it long.
If you don't have a lot of topspin on the ball's going to be sailing out.
I mean, that south side spinner.
That's right.
Well, Bazzario is short. And it was all Hawkeyes late in set 2. This has been all Illinois early set 5.
You've got to play at the top of your game all the time, being consistent no matter what. If not, that other team's going to fight back even harder the next set.
That's exactly what Illinois has done, trying to get to 1-0 in the league. So Cooney with a big night, Brown with the big night on defense. Nunji has 13 kills, a career high. And Illinois rolling right now with Cooney at the line.
You know, granted, Iowa's created some errors, and so it gives a little leeway for the Illini, but I love the attack option back from it. It is.
Usually we don't like targeting, but that was well done by targeting that time. Here's Vanderwide. She tools it, and Iowa's taken 2 in a row. Gotta go back to October 2016. That's the last time that Iowa beat the Illini. That was here at Iowa. And another violation on the double contact. A couple of net calls, now double contact against Iowa in the 5th. Martin going up top for that swing. And that's put to the floor by Terry. Nunji serving deep at Hinkle, and the dump down for Brown. And it's Nunji who's been one of the stars tonight with a chance at the line to end it. Vanderwide past Nunji, and Iowa still breathing. Double-double in her first Big Ten match. 10 kills, 19 digs for Vanderwide. Collins puts it down for Illinois, and the Illini take it in a hard-fought Big Ten opener.